My husband forced me to give birth at home against my will. I spent 22 hours in agony while he called it natural. Now I'm a mom of 2, finally free, and I can't believe I ever thought that was love. Hi everyone. Our daughter is now 8 weeks old, so obviously this whole argument has gone on a very, very long time. We both have been holding grudges and neither of us think that we are wrong. My husband does not know I am posting this, so I am going to keep it as anonymous as possible. So when I got pregnant with my daughter, my husband started in immediately telling me that I should have a home birth. I really do not know why he was so adamant on it, but he was. At first, I brushed him off and told him I would think about it because I was only 6 weeks pregnant and the birth seemed so far off. Of course, it came quickly, and my husband would literally speak over me at doctor's appointments when my doctor would ask if I had a birth plan. This caused a few arguments between us in those 39 weeks of pregnancy, but I never really changed my mind. Eventually, my husband's mother sat down and talked to me, and she told me all of the reasons why they did not want me to go to a hospital for the birth. I expressed my concerns about, safety of the baby and myself, but just like my husband, she brushed me off. I ended up telling my husband that I would take myself to the hospital when it was time and that I did not want a home birth. He acted as if he didn't hear me. We met with a doula who was also very pushy. I felt overwhelmed and not supported at all. I was 36 weeks at that point. So when I went into labor, I was 39 weeks and I absolutely begged my husband to take me to the hospital where my doctor is. He wouldn't. He spoke to me condescendingly and called the doula instead. I was in labor for about 3 days, active labor for around the last 22 hours. I cried the whole time. I just felt something was wrong. I was scared, and oftentimes they left me alone. The doula told me that if active pushing and labor reached 24 hours, I had to go into the hospital. I remember thinking that I could not decide which was worse, staying in labor for another 2 hours or having my baby right there. When she was finally out, I don't even remember wanting to hold her. I just remember crying out of relief. Obviously, I am okay now, but I did not have a good experience. On my first appointment after birth with my doctor, she was very shocked I had the baby. She was concerned. I was so upset. I told my husband that he absolutely ruined it for me. I truly never want to go through that again. I hear mothers say that they forget all the pain the second they have the baby, but I didn't. I love my daughter so much, but it was horrible, and it was entirely his fault. So, I told him that several times. He rolls his eyes every time and tells me how mothers are strong, and how I am not trying to be strong. I told him that if we ever have another baby, which he wants, that I will never do a home birth ever again. His response is, "We'll see." I cannot possibly be TA here, can I? Everyone around me is acting like this is so normal, but it's not. Is it? Relevant/top comments. Commenter 1. How the heck does this even happen? Why didn't you call your doctor or an ambulance when you were in labor for 3 damn days? Did they lock you in a room and steal your phone? OOP. No, not that extreme lol. With the exception of the 22 hours of active labor, I know that they probably would have sent me home anyway. I did call my doctor right when it first started, and my husband was standing right there to snatch my phone away and say, "Told you," when she said to only come in when they were every 5 minutes. Those first 2 days were not so bad. It was the last 22 hours that were the worst. Commenter 2. Jesus Christ. As someone who had a hospital birth for my first and a home birth for my second, this sounds absolutely horrifying. Never would I recommend to anyone to have a home birth the first time round. Like, if that's what you want to do, then you go for it. But I couldn't in good conscience recommend it because you don't know your body and how it's going to react to labor at all. I only felt safe and considered doing it the second time round because my first went so well. Also, I strongly believe, although I'm no expert, a huge contribution to how your labor will go depends on how you feel. If you are stressed, then your labor is going to reflect that, and you're more likely to have issues. Your partner and doula put you and your baby at a massive risk throughout this. Risk to your life aside, the mere fact that your partner completely dismissed your wants and needs and basic human rights tells me you don't want him as a partner anymore, because what else is he going to control and put you at risk for? Nope, nope, nope. I hope you have a strong family network you can rely on, my love, because this man and his family are not it. OOP. When I was reading about home births, that same thing kept coming up, that it isn't exactly recommended, especially for first-time births. I had a miscarriage about 1.5 years ago, and my husband kept citing that as a reason that I could do a home birth the first time. He kept saying, "I know what it is like to be pregnant," but that isn't the point. he refused to understand that, and I definitely agreed that your labor goes along with how you feel, or it makes you feel a certain way. I don't know. Commenter 3. Why are you still with a man who ignored all your wishes and was able to ignore your crying, fear, and pain for hours just to get his way? A normal loving person wouldn't be able to stand seeing you suffering at all, let alone for this long. NTA, but why WBTA if you stay with this abusive prick? OOP. I am not trying to defend him or anything, but he was trying to be supportive during the whole process, especially the last part. It was me who made it very isolating because I just was blaming him for being home in the first place, which is his fault, but I hope you know what I mean. Commenter 4. YTA, sorry, but you are still planning to have another baby with this guy? You are the one giving birth and should decide what you want. Instead, you're standing up for yourself. You let them leave you in pain for a super long time. I worry about this baby. Is he gonna let her cry because he doesn't think anything is wrong? If she gets sick, will he just say let it run its course? Your husband and the doula are not good people. OOP. He actually isn't this way for pretty much anything else. He loves our baby so much and she is very well taken care of. He would not do anything like that to her. I do not know why he did it to me. Commenter 5. NTA. I try not to be quick to judge on here, but you definitely aren't overreacting, and this is a massive red flag. Obviously, a father should be involved in decisions for his child. He should get a say, and it should be respected. But when it comes to birth, the mother's choices should matter so much more. Requesting you consider a home birth and asking you to research it even is fine. Forcing you is so beyond okay. Childbirth is so hard on a woman's body, and there are so many things that can go wrong. Choosing a home birth isn't wrong, but it should be the mother's choice. Putting you under unnecessary stress could have caused complications. Also, your husband could be in control. Your husband showed no concern or consideration for your safety or the safety of your child. Disregarded your feelings, your comfort, your autonomy. This is not the actions of someone who loves you. I'm sorry this happened, and this must be so hard. You've just had a baby. Please really consider if you are safe with this man, if your child is truly safe, if you really want to parent with him. If this is how he handles childbirth, how is going to handle parenting disagreements going forward? I hope you have support you can trust, who can help you. How old are OOP and her husband? She needs to talk with her doctor about birth control. Oop. I already talked to my doctor about birth control because I do not want to even think about having another baby right now. I don't know if that makes me a bad mom. I don't even know if I am a good mom right now, and my husband is 30 and I am 21. Can OOP go to her family for support? OOP. Maybe IDK, not to get into too much detail, but my sister and I don't talk to our parents, and we don't really talk either. Anyway, I do not think I could take my daughter anywhere without a fuss from my husband, or go anywhere for that matter. Commenter 6. Get a lawyer, file for emergency custody. I'll bet 100 internet dollars that the next fight is going to be over vaccines. OP, did your baby get the newborn checks? OOP, yes she did. She has gotten everything that the doctors have suggested for up to her age. He has had no problem with that. In fact, he wanted her to. I have also had all the postpartum visits and I am fine. We are not people who are usually against medical advice. I am not sure why this happened to me. OOP's location and if she can move away from her husband. OOP, I'm in Georgia right now, but I was born in Florida, and if I had a choice, I would go back there. OOP on her husband's background and how they met. OOP, thank you very much for this comment. I am severely overwhelmed with a screeching baby, but I really do appreciate the kindness. My husband is not a horrible person. He is very far from perfect, but he is not horrible or evil. Even if he was, I cannot leave my marriage. I have said this in another comment, but I have absolutely nothing, and I can't give my daughter that and feel okay about it. I was in college before I got pregnant the first time. Then he made me stop. I was so close to finishing. It was just an associate's, so he didn't even care, but no one in my family had gone to college before, so I was so proud of it. I tried to finish online recently, but he keeps dismissing it. My husband and his family own a type of commercial business that I know nothing about. I know nothing and I have nothing, which he reminds me often. I posted this thinking maybe 10 people would see it and support me, but now I am just terrified. He has never been extremely physical with me, but I know that he could be and has shown that in lesser and different ways. I did not want to be pregnant either time. I've just been thinking him the best. I guess I still do because I can't leave. I am literally useless in every way except being a mom, and I can't fail at that too. Note: Update number 1 was deleted, but I have recovered the body text. Update 1. I was trying to decide whether or not I should update about this situation, but I am really moved by the amount of support that I got from you all. 3. This is mostly just to say thank you. Yesterday I posted this, thinking maybe about 10 people would see it, comfort me, and that I would feel better. Obviously, quite a bit more have seen this and said a lot more than just comfort. Thank you all so much for the kind words, and I even want to say thank you to the ones who were not so kind because you still thought about a stranger enough to type words out to me, and that is very moving to me. So thank you. Also, this is 100% real, although I wish it weren't. I answered a lot of understandable questions people had about this. I know that people think I am in a cult or something, and while that is certainly not true, religion does play a big role in all of this. People kept asking our ages, and I did say in the comments, but I am 21 and my husband is 30. We have been married for 3 years. Anyway, all of this is to say that I really am okay, and I am going to be okay. Also, I do not have a fear of my husband finding this post, because I do not even think he knows what Reddit is. Yesterday, I was planning on leaving. I truly had no idea what to do or how to do it, but I did want to leave. I still do. I know that means my life will be hard, but I truly wanted the best for my daughter, and I still do. This afternoon, however, I found out I am pregnant again. I am not sure what I am going to do now. I don't know how I was supposed to take care of 1 baby financially. I can't take care of 2. So once again, I am stuck. IDK what will happen, or what I will do, or what my husband will do. But either way, I am so thankful for the people under my originally post. Please do not worry too much about me. Top comments. Commenter 1. Seek a women's shelter near you. Take your child. And get a divorce lawyer. That's your best bet. Do not stay with someone who tries to hold that much power over you and has shown they will use it against you. You are not safe in your current situation. If you divorce, and you can prove what happened in your last post, you should be able to get child support from him. Do not feel that because you have another child on the way, and one currently that you are stuck. This is a common tactic to get women feeling that they are trapped in abusive marriages/relationships. The age plus power disparity in your relationship is not normal at all. Commenter 2. You are not stuck. Being poor but safe is a much better outcome than continuing to let this man and his family control your life to your detriment. If he is already this awful to you, how much worse will it get? And how will it affect your children? In any case, he will have to provide child support if you leave him. You are not stuck. You have options. Update 3. Hello, I'm not sure if anyone remembers me or my post from about a year ago. I logged off there at the end because people were accusing me of making it up or being a fake account because someone commented something on the post. I can promise you it was never fake. I'm still here a year later. I really honestly just remembered this account, and I remember so many of the kind messages I got both on the post and on chats. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm away from my ex-husband. You guys helped me open my eyes to so much worse things he was doing than what I posted about. I have 2 daughters now, and I just can't imagine raising either of them with a man like him. And without you guys or the post, I would have done it, so thank you. I am now 22 years old, and I shiver to think about the fact that I probably would have spent the rest of my life with him. If you're a young mom like me, please trust me that you can do it. Truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is a silly website, and it was a moment of desperation for me, but it changed my life. And if you're a woman sitting here reading this, thinking there's no way you'll ever get away from your person, just remember that 1 year can change your life. Just read my posts from a year ago and chose a better life for yourself and for your babies. They deserve it, and you deserve peace and happiness. Thank you again. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. I remember your post, and you saying if you ever had another child, you wouldn't do a home birth again. It sounds like you had another daughter. Were you able to get away from that monster in time to have a better birthing experience this time around? OOP. Yes, I was pregnant when I left, but I had my second daughter at a women's hospital. It was an amazing experience. I don't want anyone to be scared because of my story. Babies are wonderful. Commenter 2. Please tell us, did you end up reporting him for deprivation of liberty and the doula for unsafe practices? OOP. Yes. Commenter 3. I'm glad you got out of an abusive situation. What is the story with the second daughter? Did you get pregnant again immediately? That's awfully fast. OOP. Pregnant approximately 8 to 9 weeks postpartum. Yes. Wasn't exactly my choice, and I love my daughter so much, so I'll never not be grateful for her. But it wasn't ideal. But being pregnant again made me rethink everything. She saved me.